And we're back to more Gensokyo Battle Network.
Yeah. Time to actual kill some viruses.
It's time to fight!
Yeah.
So then you chipped out to fight the viruses. Sorry if I'm rushing for this, but I do kind of know the basics.
Yeah, no, it's alright. Tech speed seems legit so far.
Yeah. So I like how they changed the names a little bit.
Yes. Yeah.
These were called cannons.
That's right. And there's basically some chips are very much like an equivalent Battle Network chip, and then there's others that are completely different.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's been changed.
Yeah. So yeah, long story short, you've got two cannons. You can select them both in the same turn, and this will conclude the turn-based part of the combat, and then it'll launch right into real time.
Now, forgive me if I miss my shots because I forgot which one just fires the cannon, which one fires my buster.
Fires the buster. Just wait till they're in front of you. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red area is yours. Blue area is theirs. You have freedom of movement within those 9 squares. Buster's weak but unlimited. Chips are strong but limited, or at least limited per turn and per battle. They will replenish after battle.
So that gauge is the next time you can pick more chips to fight with.
Yep. It's about 9-10 seconds,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. I think it's probably the same in this game as it is in the Battle Networks. Real time begin. Bam. Nice shot. Boom. Quick and easy. These are also the Metor stands in of this game.
Okay. It's a support chip.
Yeah.
Gavin rarely used support chips when he played the original network.
If you like sword folders, they're quite useful.
Yeah. If they have the same letter, you can use them.
Love it. Wild card. Steal and double delete. So you'll see he can charge up his buster as well. Still weak ultimately, so you'll always want to go back to the chips as soon as possible.
I need that, but...
Why not overkill him, right?
And miss.
Or miss, you know.
They move a lot quicker than this one, I think.
Yeah, they're always quick to track your... Basically, whenever you're not in the same row as them, they'll immediately move up to it. Got him.
Oh.
Cannon.
That's the add button. You can use it to open your folder. This is one of the mechanics I didn't get down.
So this is an interesting fusion of the systems from Battle Network 1 and the later Battle Networks. It gives you the freedom to choose 5 extra quickly if you just really want that extra boost, or you can alternatively say, you know what, I'm just going to discard these chips I don't really need or want right now, and I'll have permanently this extra number of chips per turn. Waiting. This turn he'll have 3 more total, so a total of 8 that you can pick from, and that's permanent for the rest of the battle. If you had just chosen add on the first turn without picking any chips, you'd have 10 to pick from, but that would have only been for 1 turn. It is good for quick battles like virus battles, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
So I do like that they included both systems.
Right.
Yeah. That is a range of 2 panels, so yeah.
So therefore, none.
Aw, crap. Yay.
Who knows?
Game mechanics, TM.
After full synchro.
Yeah. It's always the tricky part of the combat, but it's worth doing whenever you can pull it off.
Yeah.
So the thing that's a bit tricky with these guys, it looks like they're advancing a panel, but they're actually just staying on their own panel and launching a shockwave towards you, by the way.
Yeah.
So they're not actually stepping into their panel when they attack you. Nice.
And I'm out.
Oh, you have to choose the sword first, by the way. Power applies after the chip chosen.
Oh.
Yeah. So your second sword there will have a power boost.
Massive power boost.
Yeah. So it did 90 instead of 80. Now kill them. Remember, you can hit R button or whatever your equivalent on your keyboard is to see what a chip does. You need a description.
Grab you to take care. Well, I'm not going to take care of that cannon at all. So I'm the busting rank, so this is very important.
Mm-hmm. Every fight matters. Yeah. Multi-deletes are super important, and taking damage is bad.
Yeah.
Speed, obviously, very good too.
Yeah, the more you use the custom menu, the more.
Yeah.
The less.
Yeah, the more your rank will go down. Yeah. 7. Perfectly respectable. And there's your ray gun.
The higher the rank, the better the reward.
Yeah. Generally, anyway. Sometimes there's actually rare cases where You'll a certain ship that you want will only be available in a certain code when you get lower busting ranks. So
Yeah.
one of those little quirks of the game.
Luckily, we won't be going for a 100% chip run, so.
Yeah. Good. Nice thing to note up front is this game is fully complete from start to finish, but there's no post game as of yet. There is planned to be more, and it should be compatible with existing save files. But as of right yet, there is not a post game like there is in most Battle Networks.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I did my best. How about you, Amelia?
How embarrassing. You might have hacked a bit there, girl.
Well, considering your nav can stop time.
Yep.
Yes, we do. Again, stop time. Urgh.
Rather snobby little vampire lady.
Yep.
Well said. That's Tank Man, by the way. He's Rika. I think it's Rika's Navi. So.
Yeah, so she's in the tank, so she.
Yep, hence the Tank Navi. Most Navis in this game are Toho themed, but there are some that are just like brand new Mega Man style man guys for the Navis as well.
Nice. We're a 6,000.
Yep, that'd be a thing.
There's some chips in Genso area at midnight. Could it be rare chips? Who would bury rare?
Clearly a Navi pirate.
Yeah.
Who else? They left everything they own in one piece.
You got it. I don't want to keep losing. So she was just joking. I feel your pain, Tank Man.
Rejected.
Not for Rom.
Watching for cyber terrorists.
Young Haywire. So, gee, I wonder which Navi we're gonna fight next.
Also, an extremely non-subtle callback to the very first scenario of the first Battle Network where ovens were going haywire.
Yeah.
So, wonder if that'll happen to us. Homemade antifreeze.
That is Marissa for you.
It just works.
Alright.
There's your teach.
You sure that's straight up? I won't. I gotta explore now the town.
Yep. Pretty sure all the NPCs say the same thing until the chapter changes, by the way, so don't worry too much about that.
Usually the vibe I get.
Yep. So, chances are if you talk to the ones, talk to them all. Except her, who wasn't there before.
Yeah. Just press the urn. thank you.
Jacking in.
So yeah, if you want to examine something, you hit the A button. If you want to actually jack into it, you hit the R button.
Yep. So here's your random average everyday object. And these things are super cute.
That's adorable.
So these are basically the new Mr. Progs, the cute little green dudes from the Battle Networks, and they're very cute.
Usually not very busy.
I think they're called sprites, if I remember correctly. I don't know if they're based on anything specific in Toho or they just got the frilly look, but yeah, they're cool.
They just look like they got the frilly look.
Yes.
They got the bunny ears, so I'm wondering if they're related to something else. That I won't describe yet, because if I'm right, it might be spoilers.
Yeah. Random battles.
Oh, this one's strong.
Yeah, this thing is kind of strong. Actually, you haven't seen the version 1 of this thing yet, actually. So. And remember, R if you want to check what it does.
You lucky bastard. You bastard.
Yeah, they're quite agile, so quick chips are the way to go for these things if you got them.
I'll show you quick chips.
Stab it with the sword.
Darn it. So my button impresses are a little clunky.
Yeah, I see that.
Also, this thing heals itself.
On
Lovely.
grass panels. Those green panels are grass panels, so yes. Whenever it's standing on one of those, it will heal. Blast him. Got him.
Shotgun!
Yeah, it's a good chip. There you go.
So,
Gonna do some folder management.
just a little bit, because I kind of want to put this into the mix.
So, best rule of thumb is to keep as few chip codes as possible, obviously. So,
Yeah.
the fewer alphabetic codes you've got in any one folder, the more you can select in any one turn. And if you've got multiple copies of a chip that's quite good, then all the better. And also, you can press start, I think whatever your start button is, and you can sort it by code and all sorts of other useful
Right.
things if you want to.
So, I noticed a theme already with my character.
So, you have the version 1 of the shotgun and already in your folder. Yeah, so you've got shotgun 1, now you've got shotgun 2, which is just straight up better.
So how do I know where, like, the MB...
Yeah, so the MB is used for a couple things. So first of all, do you see at the very top it says 6 MB?
Yeah.
That means any chip that's that's 6 MB or less, I should say, you can hit select and make that your regular chip, and that will always show up at the start of every battle.
Right.
That's how a regular chip works. So if you find a chip in your folder right now, it would be a good idea to set it as a regular if you want to make sure it always appears. And you can sort your folder by MB as well, by the way.
And then the 30 out of 30 is just the chip amount.
Yeah, so that's the amount of chips currently in your folder. You can't go above 30. I don't think you can go below 30 either.
No, you
It's
don't
like
let
the other
you.
games. Yeah.
Okay, I understand it now.
Yeah.
Just back out. Dad, I can get in here.
Did you check all the corners in that flower pot place? You probably did.
Yeah, I did.
That's Rita's house, I think. Yeah. And yours is up right next to yours.
Yeah.
The black roof.
It seems like we just gotta go home.
Yeah. Oh, hey, your fridge is being worked on.
Ah, I see the symbol already. Let me guess, your name is Letty White. Or something close to that. 9-ball.
Care to explain what that is for?
So, the 9-ball group is the, I guess we might as well say the character's name. Cyrano, which is a boss in the Toho games, which is an ice fairy, who's also a complete idiot. And her little group of friends are basically the starting bosses for the games, known as the 9-balls, because they're usually not very bright.
The nice lady do her work.
Yeah. She's not going to sabotage us or anything.
No, come on.
Can I jack into the stove? Nope.
So the 9-ball thing, I guess it's become a meme that's almost descended Toho in some ways, but it's a reference to an instruction book for one of the games that where one of the pictures was labeled with like, here's your HP bar, here's your whatever bar, from 1 till, I don't know, 9.
Yeah.
And the 9th number labeled was a picture of Cyrano, this ice fairy, and it just said idiot in the description.
Yep.
Hence Team 9-ball. I'm browse the net.
Indeed.
And here's your posse.
Who's that? Servant. Servant? For some reason they come in more to the more people understand.
Shanghai's pretty great, I gotta say. Net crimes.
Oh, what kind of job she's been taking. What?
They're muscling in on your turf. You better go stop them.
Oh, you better believe I'm going to go stop them.
It's a feature, not a defect. Nice book wallpaper, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite things about the web in these games is every area has its own distinct little cool animated background.
Yeah. It's great for letting you know where you are as well as giving a personality to the room.
Exactly. The first Battle Network was guilty of having a generic background pretty much everywhere on the web, so Battle Network 2 and onwards really started this trend of making every area distinct, and I love it.
But with that, we'll go explore the web next time.
That's right.
Until then, I'm Devin.
I'm Curtis.
Have a good one, guys.
Yeah, we're ready to surf the web.